Unity without faith is unity without success. Welcome to section 11 of chapter 6 of the Holy Quran. And chapter 6 is Surah Al-An'am, chapter devoted to cattle. Let's go. وما قدروه sorry وما قدروا الله حق قدره وما قدروا الله حق قدره. No just estimate of God do they make. وما قدروا الله حق قدره is قالوا ما أنزل الله على بشر من شيء is قالوا ما أنزل الله على بشر من شيء is قالوا when they say is قالوا when they say ما أنزل الله nothing doeth God send down. Ma anzala Allah. Nothing doeth God send down to man, into brackets, by way of revelation. Ma anzala Allah ala basharin min shay'in. Ala basharin min shay'in, to man. Ala basharin to man. That it should have ended there, but we have a brackets, and that is within the brackets is by way of revelation. Allah basharun, by way, no, to man. And anzala Allah is by way of revelation. Ma anzala Allah, nothing is sent down to man. And what is it? That's the by way of revelation. That is for Arabs, they understand what it means, those who understand Arab. So by way of revelation means Ma anzala Allah is by way of revelation. Nothing by way of revelation, in brackets, is sent down to man, ala basharan. Kul ma anzala kitab allazi ja'a bihi Musa nuran wa huda linnas. Nuran wa huda linnas. Say, kul, who can then send down, say, who then sent down the book which Moses brought? Who then sent down the book which Moses brought? Kul, say, man anzala al-kitab, who then sent down the book, allazi ja'a bihi Musa, which Moses brought. Nuran wa huda, which Moses brought, question mark, a light and guidance to man. Nuran wa huda linnas to man, which Moses brought. Nuran wa huda linnas, light and guidance to man. Taj'alunahu karatisa. Taj'alunahu karatisa. We did karatisa before. Parchment. The earlier description of the earlier explanation of karatisa was parchments. Taj'alunahu karatisa. Tubdunaha وتخافوا تبدونها وتخفون تبدونها وتخفون كثيرا تبدونها وتخفون كثيرا تبدونها وتخفون كثيرا not تبدون تبدونها وتخفون كثيرا. The book which Moses brought also a light and guidance, but ye make it into separate sheets for show. These are the places where separate sheet for show here is karatisa. Karatisa. For show. While ye conceal much of the contents is in brackets, while ye conceal much, tubdunaha wa tofuna kathiran. While ye conceal much of the contents, therein were taught but ye make it about sheets for show, sheets for show, tubdunaha, sheet for show, wa tofuna kathiran. Sheets for show. Karatisa tubdunaha, sheets for show. While you conceal much of its content. Tafuna kathiran. While you conceal much, but into brackets, of its contents. While you conceal much of its contents in bracket. Therein were ye taught that which ye knew not. Therein were you taught that which ye knew not. وَأُلِمْتُمْ مَا لَمْ تَعْلَمُوا. وَأُلِمْتُمْ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُوا. وَأُلِمْتُ مَا لَمْ تَعْلَمُوا أَنْتُمْ. أُلِمْتُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُوا أَنْتُمْ. Therein were ye taught, which ye knew not, ma la talamu antum, wa antum wala aba'ahum, antum wala aba'akum, antum wala aba'ukum. Sorry. Let me take it again. Wa alimtum ma lam talamu antum wala aba'ukum. Antum wala aba'ukum. Therein which ye taught. Therein were ye taught. Therein were ye taught that which you knew not. Ma la talamu antum wala aba'ukum. Neither ye nor your fathers. Antum wala aba'akum. Neither ye nor your parents. Kul Allahu. Say God. After the question, Muhammad is asked to tell them, say God. Muhammad is told, say Kul God, Kul Allahu. Then into brackets, sent it down. So say that is God who sent it down, but sent it down is not there in the Arabic side, it's in English. And sent it down is in brackets. Sent it down is in brackets. But Allahu sent it down is in double inverted commas. Kul Allahu. Thumma zarhum fi hawdihim yal'abuna. Thumma zarhum fi hawdihim yal'abuna. Then thumma leave them zarhum to plunge in vain discourse and trifling. fi hawdihim yal abuna, in vain discourse and trifling. We have 3 notes to it: 909, 910, and 911. 901 is against just estimates. 909. Kadara is going to be explained here now. The shades of Kadara. Kadara, to weigh something, to find the weight, if something is heavy or not. To weigh, judge, or estimate the value or capacity of anything. Kadara. To have power to do so. Kadara, kudratin, power. To have power to do so. Full stop. Compare Kadir or Kadir. Compare Kadir or Kadir, I think, in Surah 4, sign 149 and note 655. We shan't go there. Maybe yes, you can go there in your leisure time, because you are not going to find anything different other than Kadir or Kadir. Other than Kadir. The Jews who denied the inspiration of Muhammad had a good answer in their own books about the inspiration of Moses. So it was not only Muhammad. They did it to Moses, who came from amongst themselves. From Moses, inspiration of Moses, to those who do not believe in Moses. The answer is more general. Is it a just estimate? Is this a just estimate? Is it a just estimate of God to think either that he has not the power or the will to guide mankind, seeing that he is omnipotent and the source of all good? Is an exclamation mark that follow. All good, exclamation mark. If you say that guidance comes not through an inspired book or man, but through our general intelligence, we point to the spiritual ignorance of you and your ancestors. You and your ancestors is in double inverted commas to the spiritual ignorance of you and your ancestors. You and your ancestors in double inverted commas. The sad spiritual darkness of men and nations high in the intellectual scale. We point to the spiritual ignorance of you and your ancestors, the sad spiritual darkness of men and nations high in the intellectual scale. Intellectual scale, they deal with only their brains. They don't think of inspiration because they don't see it. They don't see it with their eyes. So they believe all that they read, that's the intellectuals, is what they believe in, and all their arguments are based on what they read. But who wrote what they read? That's the question. All right, let's go to 910. And 910 is against light and guidance. Nuran Wahuda. We are told to compare chapter 5, sign 44, and note 75. That's to that sign. And then also chapter 4, sign 46. So we are told to compare these two signs, 44 and 46 of chapter 5. In those passages, guidance is put before light. In other words, instead of Nuran wa Huda, it is Huda wa Nuran. in those passages. As they refer ordinary, as they refer to ordinary or average men. Full stop. Here, light is put first as the question is, as the question is, column, does Allah send inspiration? So here is to emphasize that the inspiration is light. So here, light comes first. Okay, we now go to the next note, 911. 911, which is against sheets. Sheets for show. Karatisa tubdunaha. Karatisa tubdunaha. Sheets for show, 911. The message of Moses had unity. I started with unity. Unity without faith is unity without success. The message of Moses had unity, column. It was one book. Comma. The present Old Testament is a collection of old books, sheets, karatisa, sheets in brackets, sheets in inverted commas within brackets, sheets, old books, sheets of various kinds, column. See Appendix 2, end of Surah 5, full stop. In this way, you can make a show, but there is no unity. And much of the spirit of the original is lost or concealed or overlaid. L-A-I-D, overlaid. Full stop. The same applies to the New Testament. See Appendix 3 after Appendix 2. So after after Appendix 2, we went straight to Appendix 3. Appendix 2 for the Old Testament and Appendix 3 or Torah and Appendix 3 for the Injil. Appendix 2 was on the Old Testament or Torah, and Appendix 3 was on the Injil. And that is 911 to sign 91, with which we began the section 11. Now let's go to 92. وَهَذَا كِتَابٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ مُبَارَكٌ مُصَّدِقًا الَّذِي بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ. And this is the book, هَذَا كِتَابُ, وَهَذَا الْكِتَابُ أَنزَلْنَاهُ, which we have sent down, أَنزَلْنَاهُ, which we have sent down, مُبَارَكًا مُصَّدِقًا الَّذِي بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ. Mubarakun, Mubarakun, Allazina Bena Yadihi. Mubarakun, Musadaku, Allazina Bena Yadihi. Bringing blessings, Mubarakun, and confirming, Musadakun, confirming which came before it, Membena Yadihi. But we have revelation in brackets after confirming the revelations, concerning then the revelations in brackets, which came before it, Membena Yadihi. Litunzira Qura Waman Hawlaha. Litunzira Qura Waman Hawlaha. That thou mayest warn the mother of cities, Qura, the mother of cities, and all around her. Waman Hawlaha. Man here is all people around her. Qura Waman Hawlaha. Wallazina yuminuna bil ahirati يؤمنون به. uh, والذين يؤمنون بالآخرة يؤمنون به. uh, and all around her. Those who believe in the hereafter believe in this. In this what? In this book. And so book is in brackets. Those who believe in the hereafter believe in this book. So this book refers to entirety of the books. All the books combined, including this Quran. But I think here we're dealing with the book of Moses. Okay. يؤمنون به وهم على صلاتهم يحافظون. وهم على صلاتهم يحافظون. وهم على صلاتهم يحافظون or يحافظون. Spelled يحافظون, but pronounced يحافظون. And they are constant in guiding, and they are constant in guarding their prayers. Whom Allah salatihim, their prayers, you have izuna, guarding their prayers, salatihim. We have 3 notes to that. We finished the sign 92, and 3 notes to that: 912, 913, and 914. 912 is against blessings, mubarakun, musadakun, ma bina yadihi. 912. 912, yes, Mubarak. Mubarak in italics, then colon. Blessed, comma, as having received God's blessing. So the book of God, the revelation of God, is a blessing. Mubarak, as having received God's blessing, colon, bringer of blessings to others, comma, as having been blessed by God. So these are the shades of Mubarakun. There is blessing in it. All of the shades, blessing, blessing, blessing. As having been blessed by God. These are the meanings of Mubarakun. God's highest blessing is the guidance and light which the book brings to us and which brings us nearer to Him. 913. Qura, mother of cities. Qura. Makkah now the Qibla and center of Islam. Full stop. If this verse was revealed in Makkah before Hijrah, I omitted brackets. Let me add the brackets. If this verse into brackets, like the greater part of the chapter, all in brackets. If this verse, like the greater part of the chapter, revealed in Mecca before the Hijrah and before Mecca was made the Qibla of Islam, Mecca was nonetheless the mother of cities, being traditionally associated with Abraham. So you see why it's the mother of cities. Not just its geographical location, but the fact that it is the city in which Abraham lived, or the city that was associated with Abraham, who Abraham associated with all the religions, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity. Of course, geographically too, it's been proven that Mecca is the center of the world. Nonetheless, the mother of cities, being traditionally associated with Abraham. See chapter 2, Psalm 125. Note and note. Chapter 2, Psalm 125 and note. And then Psalm 217. 2 to chapter 2, 197. So in short, we are asked to refer to chapter 2 Sign 125 up to sign 197. 253545657585. That's about 60 verses. We're almost reading the whole of the chapter, or a large portion of the chapter. Of course, we can't go there. Otherwise, we will not even be able to finish this section. So we are asked to refer to chapter 2, signs 125, and note, and then 217 to, no, we are not asked to refer to all. We are just asked to refer to the two signs, chapter signs 125 and 217 of chapter 2. Pardon me. We're asked to refer to these two signs. Then paragraph, all around Mecca, man hawlaha, all around Mecca, all around Mecca. I'm used to the English spelling Mecca. In Arabic, it's not Mecca, it's Makkah. Man hawlaha, all around Mecca, would mean, the whole, would mean the world if we look upon Mecca as the center. So when they say man hawlaha, in general, it means the whole, around the whole world. So man hawlaha means the whole world. And that's that's note 913. That's note 913 to sign 92. Let's go to the next note, which is 914. There are 3 notes. We've done 912. We are doing now 913. We've done 913. We're now going to note 914 to the same sign, 92, 914. Guarding their prayers. You have Fizuna, Lisalatihim, you have Fizun, guarding their prayers. 914. An earnest study of the Quran is true worship. True worship, True. An earnest study of the Quran is true worship, So is prayer, and so are all deeds of goodness and charity. You can't read the Quran without observing these things: prayer, charity, and doing good. And that's the third note to sign 92 of section 11 of the Holy Quran. Let's go to the next sign, which is 915. No, the next sign, which is 93. It's not the next note, but the next sign. The next sign, 93. وَمَنْ أَسْلَمُ مِمَّا افترى على الله كذبا. Who can be more wicked than one who invented a lie against God? Iftara, invents a lie, kazaban, Allah, against God. Mimma, more than. Man aslamu, mimma, more than. Who can be more wicked than one who invented a lie against God? Kazaban, a lie. Aw kala, uhiya ilayya walam yuha ilayhi shay'an. No, shay'un. Uhiya ilayya walam yuha ilayhi shay'un. A lie. Or saith, aw kala, or says, I have received inspiration when he hath received none. I've received inspiration is in double inverted commas because it is, what do the English people say? It's recording what somebody else says. I have received inspiration when he had received none. Uhiya ilayya walam yuha ilayhi shay'an, when they've received none. Waman kala sa'unzilu mitlu ma anzala Allahu. Or again, who saith, or again, who saith, Waman kala, or again, who saith, I can reveal the like of what God had revealed. So, in other words, comparing themselves to God. Sa'unzila mithlu ma unzila Allahu. Walau tara, we've done that. Well, and then we come to a next sentence or phrase, whatever you like it. Walau tara is zalamu. Walau tara is zalimina. Wa is tara zalimuna. Is tara zalimuna fi gamaratil maut. If thou could but see, walau tara, if thou could see azwalimuna, if thou could see azwalimuna, how the wicked do fare, in brackets, how the wicked do fare in the agonies of death. Gamaratul maut. Yes, fi gamaratil mauti. Wal malaikati basitu aidihim. Wal malaikatu basitu aidihim. In the agonies, yes, in the agonies of death, exclamation mark, then dash, the angels stretch their hands. Wal malaikatu basitu aidihim. The angels stretch forth their hands, saying is in brackets, because saying is not in the text, Arabic text. Saying, yield up your soul. Ahraju anfusakum. Ahraju anfusakum. Yield up your souls. When the angels come, they command you, yield up your souls. Then, al-yoma tujzauna azabun hun. Al-yoma tujzauna azabal haune. Al-yoma tujzauna azabal haune. Bima kuntum takuluna ala Allah gairul haq. Saying, yield up your souls. I nearly said, yield up your phones. Yield up your souls. This day, al-yoma, this day shall ye receive your reward. This day shall ye receive your reward. Al-yoma tuzawna azaba, your reward. Haune. Shall ye receive your reward, dash, a chastisement of disgrace. Azabal haune. Where is it? Al-yoma tujzauna azabal haune, your reward of disgrace. Bima kuntum takuluna ala Allah ghairil haq. For that ye used to tell lies against God. Against God. Here, the commentator has left out ghairil haq, I think. And he is the one who has been telling us about, but this time he has left it without justice, and ghairil haq, for telling lies against God without any just cause, not in the explanation here. Mm. وَكُنْتُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِهِ وَكُنْتُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِهِ تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ وَكُنْتُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِهِ تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ, and scornfully to reject of the signs, and scornfully to reject of his sons. تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ, scornfully, بِآيَاتِهِ, of his signs. تَسْتَكْبِرُونَ, reject scornfully, بِآيَاتِهِ, of his signs. Let's go to the note to read. You see, the shorter signs have many notes, and this long sign has just one note, which is 915. Yield up your souls. That's the command. When the angels come, they don't talk. So they don't talk, but when they come, they say, they say, saying. So saying is in brackets. Maybe, I think they actually say it, I don't know. So a few years that's left to you. So when the angels come, they say, yield up your souls. And you hear their language that day. And that's where we are going to now, 915. Yield up your souls, semicolon, or get your souls to come out of your bodies. Get your souls to come out of your bodies. Gamaratul Mota, agony of death. They are in death, they are in agony, and the angels will tell them in that agony, yield up your souls. And that get your souls out of your bodies is in double inverted commas. Full stop before that, before the end of the commas. The wicked, we may suppose, are not anxious to part with the material existence in their bodies for the reward in inverted commas, which in irony is stated to be there to welcome them. So the reward, the agony, the humiliating agony is there waiting to welcome the souls of the wicked. My Nigerian brothers will say wicked, of the wicked. And that's note 915 to sign 93. Let's go to the next sign, which is 94. And I think that ends the section, sign 94. Walakat yuktumuna farada, walakat yuktumuna farada kama halaknakum awalan maratan. Walakat yuktumuna farada kama halaknakum awalan maratan. And behold, ye came to us bare and alone. Farada. You came to us bare and alone. In other words, you came to the world bare and alone. You didn't come with anything. You are just received from your mother's belly. And if you don't cry, they part to pop. Then you, So you came bare and alone. Farada. Kama halaknakum awlam maratan. As we created you for the first time. As we created you for the first time. Kama halaknakum awalan marathon. Awalan marathon, not marathon. Kama halaknakum awalan marathon. Wataraktum ma hawalnakum. Wataraktum ma hawalnakum. For the first time, ye have left behind ye have left behind you all which we bestowed on you. Ye have left behind you all which we bestowed on you. Mm. Uh, After all, we have double inverted commas. The all here means all favors, all the favors, mm, which ye, which we bestowed on you, uh, which we bestowed on you. Kuntum ma hawalnakum, which we bestowed on you. Wara a wa wara'a zurikum, which we bestowed on you, and then followed by wara'a zurikum, behind you, which we left behind you. Wara'a zurikum, yeah, wara'a zurikum, which he left behind. Awlaknakum, which we bestowed on you. Aw Wama hawalnakum, we bestowed on you. Uh, wama nara ma'akum, wama nara ma'akum shifa'akum, wama nara ma'akum shifa'akum. We see not with you your intercessors. We see not with you your intercessors. Wama nara ma'akum, we see not with you shafa'akum, your intercessors, whom ye take to be partners in your affairs. Allazina za'amtum annahum fiikum shuraka'u, annahum fiikum shuraka'u, which you thought to be partners in your affairs. Partners in your affairs. Fiikum shura'akum, partners in your affairs. Lakat ta'ataka bainakum wadalla ankum ma kuntum tas'umuna. Lakat takata'a bainakum. So now all relations between you have been cut. That's takataka, cut off, and your pet fancies. Walazina antum za'amtum allazina za'amtum annahum fiikum shuraka'u. Partners in your affairs. So now all relations between you have been cut off. Cut off. Bainakum, and your pet fancies have left you in the lurch. Wadalla, left you in the lurch. Wadalla ankum ma kuntum tas umuna. Cut off, and your pet fancies have left you in the lurch. Pet is in brackets. Without the brackets, it is. And your fancies have left you in the lead. Ma kuntum tus amuna. Your fancies. Takata, cut you off. And that's the end of Psalm 94 to section 11 of chapter 6 of the Holy Quran. We haven't read the note to it yet. Let's do that. In fact, two notes, 916 and 917, and 916 against the first time, our marathon, as we created you the first time. Awalan, marathon. Note 916. Some of the various ideas connected with creation, creation is a double inverted commas, uh, connected with creation are noted in note 120 to chapter 2, sign 117. Full stop. In the creation of man, there are various processes. We've mentioned them. From sperm to clot to muscle to bone to flesh and whatnot. We can refer back. And there are various processes, full stop. If his body was created out of clay, i.e., earthly matter, there was an earlier process of the creation of such earthly matter. And what is the earlier process? Is it mentioned here? No. If the earlier matter is clay, there are processes that were followed before the clay was created. But little do we think of that. Okay. Of such earthly matter, or from such earthy, not earthly, from such earthy matter, full stop. Here, the body is left behind and the soul is being addressed. So when you die, all these narratives will be to the soul and not to you. Your body is here rotten, if not buried in good time. Here the body is left behind and the soul is being addressed. Full stop. The soul underwent various processes of fashioning and adapting to its various functions in its various surroundings. Into brackets, chapter 32, signs 7 to 9. Brackets close. But such individual soul, after release from the body, comes back as it was created. That's wonderful. So we are told the soul comes back as it was created, with nothing more than its history. So it comes back not with the body, but the history, your deeds, with nothing more than its history. Into brackets, the deeds which it has earned. No, in inverted commas rather, in inverted commas, the deeds which it has earned, comma, inverted commas, close, yes, commas close, comma, which are really a part of it. Which are really a part of it. So the deeds of man are actually part of the soul and not part of the body. In fact, your deeds are gone. Immediately you do good deeds. Immediately you do good deeds, it's gone. It's not with your body. It's taken up to be added to your soul when you die. Or let me say, to be added to our souls when we die. I had a friend called Abu Kari. May God have mercy on him. He's dead now. When we are walking and you say, "Oh, how can a car hit you and you still be alive?" You say, "No, no, no, not me." You have to say, "How can a car hit him and he will still be alive?" See? So you are just talking with him and say, "A car cannot hit you and you'll be alive." No, you say, "No, no, not me. Not me. How can a car hit him and he will still be alive?" That's how you are supposed to say. All right. Which are really a part of it. The deeds which it has earned, which are really a part of it. Any exterior things given to help in its development, then double inverted commas, the favors which we bestowed on you, inverted commas close, it must necessarily leave behind. Let me take it again. Any exterior things given to help in its development. That's in the development of the physical body, I believe. The favors which be bestowed on you, it must necessarily leave behind, however, it may have been proud of them. However, it may have been proud of them. Proud of the material things that that God bestowed on you, your wealth, your children, your good looks, whatnot. You leave them behind. However, it may have been proud of them. However, the soul might have been proud of them. Full stop. These exterior things may be material things, e.g., wealth, property, signs of power, influence, and pride, such as sons, relatives, and friends, etc., or they may be intangible things like talents, social gifts, etc. All the talents you have, you leave them behind. You see somebody says the greatest boxer, you collect medals. You can't even keep them one day, one day. The greatest boxer, the greatest. You leave all behind. And indeed, they have left them behind and they are dead. And they are dead. I read about yesterday or so that Hulk Hogan, the great wrestler, is dead. He left all the titles behind, the belts. He left them behind and went. And people did that earlier, before even Hulk Hogan. So, uh, uh, or they may be intangible. Things like talents, social gifts, and whatnot, you will leave them behind. And that's note 916. That's note 196 to sign 94. Let's go to 917 now. 917. You have left you in the lurch, cut off, and your pet fancies have left you behind. That's where we are going now, 917. The false ideas of intercessors. The false ideas of intercessors. Those who will come and plead on your behalf when you go wrong and the law is coming after you. They say, we are told that they are false ideas because when you die, they are no more there. They themselves will be trying to defend themselves. So the false ideas of intercessors, demigods, gods. After demigods, we then have gods. The false ideas of intercessors, demigods, gods, favors, etc. may, etc. now vanish like unsubstantial visions. Vanish like unsubstantial visions. They vanish like smoke, but we can say even smoke is substantial. It's argumentative. Like unsubstantial visions, they vanish. Leaving not a rack behind. Rack is spelled W-R-A-C-K. Leaving not a rack behind. Leaving not a rack behind is in inverted commas. Full stop. Now, the soul is face to face with reality. Now, the soul is face to face with reality. In this world, there is no reality. Everything is fake. You have intercessors to plead on your behalf or to set you free when you go wrong. And now they are no more there. You are facing the reality. You are facing reality. Now the soul is face to face with reality. Full stop. Its personal responsibility is brought home to read. Its personal responsibility is brought home to read. And that's note 917 to sign 94 of section 11 of chapter 6 of the Holy Quran. We end here until, God willing, we come back in our next episode. And then we're going to section 12, which begins with sign 95. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. May God be with you all.